Efforts to resolve the crisis in Ukraine made little apparent headway at talks in Paris Wednesday. Moscow and Washington were at odds, and Russia's foreign minister is refusing to recognize his Ukrainian counterpart. But French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius sounded an optimistic note.
We have agreed to try and find in the coming days a peaceful solution that will allow us to exit this crisis. We are going to continue to discuss this tomorrow and in the coming days. But it is from this meeting in Paris that things have begun to move in the right direction. Thank you.
This view was echoed by the Ukrainian foreign minister.
We believe that we will come to some positive outcome. I'm on the way to Brussels to meet the Prime Minister and discuss with him the further steps.
Secretary of State John Kerry says all parties can find a common cause.
We agreed to continue intense discussions in the coming days with Russia, with the Ukrainians, in order to see how we can help normalize the situation, stabilize it, and overcome the crisis. And those intentions are intentions that are shared exactly as I have described them between Russia, the United States, the European countries, and Ukrainians who were here.
France says EU leaders meeting in Brussels Thursday could decide on sanctions against Russia if there is no, quote, de-escalation by then.
Meanwhile, a UN special envoy who was forced to abandon a mission to Ukraine's Russian-occupied Crimea region arrived at Simferopol airport last night. Dutch diplomat Robert Seri was earlier stopped by armed men and besieged inside a cafe by a hostile crowd shouting "Russia, Russia." A report said the envoy had taken shelter in the cafe to escape the armed men who stopped him. He agreed to leave Crimea to end the standoff. He was escorted by police through a crowd of about 100 angry demonstrators, some waving Russian flags near the headquarters of a foreign observer mission. Crimea is under control of Russian forces who seized it last week. Although Moscow says self-defense units of men in uniform without badges are not under its command.